Today we're doing a walkthrough of the front garden during first flush. Now, Gertrude Jekyll is a wonderful rose on fragrance. Sadly, it gets black spot, it can get bare canes, and it is not the prettiest on foliage, but the fragrance on this, the strong damask fragrance with a bit of citrus, is really lovely, often 8.5 out of 10 for me. But I don't like the leaves on it. Here we have Boscobel. Boscobel is one of my favorite Austrian roses for that tropical scent. And below you have Azalea Bloom Box. Honestly, I wish you could smell the honey scent this gives off. A wonderful way to create a low-growing hedge if you don't want to use boxwood or other forms of hedges. And it is really durable too. Now, Boscobel here has a very unique and wonderful color change. Some years it'll do really well, and others it kind of does not so well, and this is one of those years where it does not so well. It wants a bit more rain than what we have had this year, but wonderful for tropical scent, wonderful for the color change between this more apricot pink and more normal light pink. And here you have Salvia Cardona, and behind Salvia Cardona you have Chandel's Beauty. Now, Chandel's Beauty is one of my all-time favorite tea hybrids. Wonderful fragrance again, 8.5. Very strong fruity damask on this one. I really love it. Gets very large blooms too. Down here you have Stachys Bessantia, Silver Carpet, and then you have the normal Catmint and the normal Lady's Mantle right behind it. And in here you can see Queen of Sweden at behind Chandel's Beauty. Yeah, you can see it better here. Now, Queen of Sweden is a rose I believe is most pretty if we're viewed from the side, where it gets these more water lily effect. And that's why I always place it at the back and let it grow quite tall. Now, it will get a lot more blooms than it has here. It's still a bit too early for it, but it has a wonderful effect when viewed from the side. Not the most fragrant though, only a 4. And that was a Dainty Best rose. And down here you have Silas Marner. Silas Marner is a very healthy rose. Also decently fragrant, but not the best on fragrance. It's like an 8 often, 8 out of 10. Not a 10 out of 10, which is my most potent on the fragrance scale. And down here you have Princess Céline de Monaco. Doesn't she look pretty? This is her during her more last phase, where she's more white, but some of the new flowers are still apricot and pink. But honestly, if you haven't got this rose yet, really go and get it. Even if you don't like the fragrance on this rose, you will get a wonderful, healthy and a wonderful blooming rose. The fragrance is more mango, papaya with a little bit of damask and tea fragrance at the end. Another young shoot of Princess Céline de Monaco. She is much more apricot when she's first blooming. And here you have another wonderful perennial. It is a Lychnis oculata, I believe it's called. You can get these in different varieties. This is the normal one. You can get a white one and a more red one. And down here we have Sedum Iceberg and also some geraniums. And here you have the historic rose, Louise Odier. Now, I really love Louise Odier when she's grown as an obelisk. So many people grow her as a bush, but I really prefer growing her as an obelisk because you don't get those bare canes at the bottom. Here you have Eyes for You. It is still angry at me because I moved it this year and it really hasn't forgiven me. But I hope it'll forgive me next year. It is a wonderful Holphemia. Yeah, I can't really remember the name of this geranium. If it is, I don't think it's Max Fry. I think it's something like Apfel Blue Fluted or something like that. It is a German name for sure. And down there you had some, what are they called? It is the suppressed one, the one that gets these yellow balls on top. and you have some hydrangea and a lot of other things going on. But really, this is very close to the first flush, not completely. Some of them are in first flush, others are entering first flush. Boscobel and Princess Celine de Monaco is in first flush. Chandler's Beauty and Queen of Sweden is about to enter it. And Gertrude Jekyll is past her first flush. But really, Boscobel is a wonderful rose. Some years it is nearly completely free of black spot, other years it can get black spot. This has been a black spot year, so it is not looking that pretty this year. But it has been a really rough year with a lot of drought and a lot of hailstorms and a lot of other things, so my garden won't look as pretty this year, and I have kind of accepted that. And many of these plants are still very young because I designed this flower bed like 2 years ago. And here you have Olivia Austin. Olivia Austin is another wonderful, healthy and floriferous rose. And down here, a bit further, we have a Mormon a Million, known as Gita Renaissance. I moved this one last year and gave it 2 new sister plants, so there's 3 in total. They are all 3 still a bit angry at me. They haven't really gotten into the full growth habit. And the same with these 3 Princess Anne from Austin. They're still not fully grown plants because I had them in another place of the garden and they were moved last year to this flower arrangement where I hope they'll do well. And here you have Bonica, and you have some sedums and Euphorbia. And yeah, another Lychnis oculata. This one is just in white. And yeah, so many other things going on here. Here you have PAOK, Princess Alexandra of Kent. Honestly, that one has never been a happy rose for me. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't like me at all. It never turned that healthy for me. But here you can really see the beautiful effect on the rhododendron.